Alrighty. So this is going to be a reading for my Scorpios. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is going to be a look at how March 2021 is going to play out for you energy wise. And we're going to break it up into different categories. So we're going to start off with just general things that I see around you guys, like forewarnings, energy that may be surrounding you in March. We're also going to look at money and career, then spiritual guidance, and then at the end we're going to look at love. I did that on purpose because some people just really aren't having love as their main priority. So if that is something that you want to look at specifically, I would skip towards the end specifically for that. Let's see what's going on, Scorpios, for March 2021. Also, make sure you guys subscribe and hit that notification bell. If you would like a personal, my website will be listed in the description box below. All right, Scorpios. So the first card we have Potion. It says, remember to practice self-love. And we also have Lavender. It says, surround yourself with love. And then the last card we have is Castle. It's time for healing, not war. So let's go ahead and discuss the first one. So with the Potion card, it says, remember to practice self-love. This is just an emphasis on you guys needing to make sure that you're taking time for yourself, not really surrounding yourself with a whole bunch of people just for the sake of avoiding having those deep realizations on your own. This is making sure that you're putting yourself as a priority. For some of you, in regards to love, your person may have been your priority, and you neglecting to really look at different things that you could be doing to further yourself may have been the problem. Now with this card, it says you're familiar with the concepts of self-love and self-care, but either you're not actively practicing them or there's something you've fallen back on. Either way, you should get back on track. Keep yourself maintained in all ways, big or small. That can mean calling it quits to take a luxurious bath instead, or that can mean putting on a rosewater face mask and getting out your planner so you can sort out your life before it gets too out of control. And that's another thing. Some of you guys need to literally get a planner and write down your ideas and your manifestations that you would like to work on in the month of March. Okay, you can't execute a plan if you don't have it written down. Okay, and a plan is not something that's up in your head. It's something that's written down, something that's taken serious daily. And when you write things down, it holds you accountable. Okay, that's something that I've learned. A lot of people don't write stuff down because it does hold you accountable. It does force you to now sort out the mess that is your life and put it on paper and now look at the facts. Now with the next card, surround yourself with love. This is a need for you to, again, surround yourself with love. Surround yourself with people who care about you, who genuinely are looking out for your best interest. People who don't have intentions of using you and abusing you. This is also making sure as well that you're surrounding yourself with people who you feel like care about you as well, and not superficial relationships. It says surround yourself with people who make you feel like the best version of yourself, people you can trust with anything in the world. Maybe you've been distancing yourself from your found family, or maybe you haven't discovered your found family yet, or like your soul tribe. You need to make an effort here. Go out, reconnect, and make new connections. And in the month of March, you're going to realize that, dang, I need to surround myself with better people. Some of you may have been noticing that already, that the people that you have around you may not be on your vibration anymore because your mind may not be on the same things. And then the last card I want to discuss from this group is the Castle card, and it says it's time for healing, not war. And this card, I've been getting this for almost every zodiac sign I've been reading on so far. So with this card, there's definitely a need for you to make sure that you're not giving energy to the vibration of anger or guilt or revenge in the month of March, because there may be someone or even maybe a couple of people who may have done you wrong in the previous month or may try to do you wrong in the month of March. But make sure you're not describing to the vibration of revenge or getting back at someone. Okay. This says don't burn something down to the ground unless you have a plan to build something better in its place. But it's too late for that, isn't it? You got angry, you pointed fingers, you called for war, and war is exactly what you got. Note that it's time for healing and reparations. What's your plan? You need to take the same initiative and determination you had when this all started and figure it out. Never neglect your intuition. Okay? Now let's look at career and finances for you now that we kind of looked at just general things that you guys need a heads up on. Scorpios, money and career for March 2021. Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords in reverse. 3 more cards. We have the Three of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and also the 10. No, not the 10, the Six of Swords, which is good. Okay, so let's go ahead and discuss this. So when it comes to career and finances, I see you guys wanting to take action on something, but almost feeling as if you don't want to just rush into doing something at the same time. So this could be like having an idea, right? And this is like something that you've had set in your mind that you want to do here, but realizing that there's so much that goes into this idea and so much that goes into it, as far as money and equipment and all that stuff for some of you, that you realize that you can't possibly like just rush into it or just jump into it, if that makes any sense. So some of you guys could be not really taking action on something during this time frame, and this could be because you're trying to be patient in terms of gathering everything together here. And I'm really speaking to my people who are entrepreneurs with that. Another thing I'm seeing, some of you have invested time and energy into a job, but you're getting to a point where you're like, look, you want to either get another stream of income or you want to have that current job and then possibly branch out and build 2 other streams of income. But you could be in this energy of still trying to figure out what that would be for you. But overall, I feel like this month, as far as like finances are concerned, it's going to be a really good month for you guys in terms of you moving forward from any sort of financial issues. So this is you guys sorting things out. This is also your energy being focused on this now more. After other areas in your life kind of get sorted out in a sense. But interesting. Yeah, so if you were having any sort of financial difficulties, this month is going to be more of a month where your mental health is in a better place. So now you're able to make better decisions for yourself financially. Okay. So let's look at the spiritual guidance. So what is the spiritual guidance here for my Scorpios for March 2021? Okay. We have Earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. We also have the crumbling. It says, what are you clinging to? And then the last card we have is the weight of the world. And it says boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. Interesting. So let's go ahead and start here. So the pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. This is understanding that just like how the earth has a pulse, we have a pulse. Or how we have a pulse, the earth has a pulse. The earth is a reflection of who we are, okay? And once we can understand that, we're able to be better grounded or better connected to earth as a whole, okay? This is also understanding as well that sometimes we need to slow down. And in the month of March, you guys may be needing to slow down for the purpose of understanding the ebb and flow of life, or understanding how we're so much connected to, the earth itself, and not feeling as if we're separate or as if we're not reflecting the earth in such a way. Some of you also need to spend some more time in nature. You may be, somewhere where there's a lockdown or something, and you haven't been in nature in a long time, or been able to ground yourself in a sense and just put your feet in the grass. There's a need for you guys to spend some time in nature because this is going to be very humbling for you and also bring new perspectives, okay? Interesting. And then we also have the crumbling. So this is you guys needing to look at what are you clinging on to for dear life. And as you cling on to it more and more, you find that it keeps trying to be pulled away from you even more and more. So if there's anything that you're clinging on to in your life, whether this is a person, a place, a job, a concept, an idea, and as you keep clinging on to it, it keeps falling apart more and more and more, there's a need for you to look at why that's happening. Is it because this is something that cannot go into the next cycle of energy with you? Is this what's holding you back? There's a need for you to look at that in the month of March, okay? Is this habits that you're clinging on to? What is it? And then with the weight of the world here, this is an emphasis on you guys needing to put boundaries, more boundaries up, or better boundaries. And some of you need to stop hiding behind your boundaries. Some of you guys have a good sense of boundaries. It's just you may be hiding behind them, almost in a sense where you don't let people get close to you because of the fact that you have so many boundaries up. And this is also making sure that you're letting go of anything that's not helping you prosper. If you're holding on to anger or fear or guilt, there's a need for you to let that vibration go. Now, what's the energy surrounding my Scorpio's love life for March 2021? Hold on, guys. Scorpio's love life for March 2021. I'm just going to pull this many. So we have pay attention to the red flags in reverse. This could be the one. We have wedding, chemistry, and stay optimistic about your love life. So with these cards coming out, for my single Scorpios, you could be feeling as if you didn't really look at the signs when they were like there. This could have been signs of like your person cheating, or signs that you and your person may have not been really that compatible in the first place, or that the connection itself would just never really work. If this person is never really trying to put effort in. But this is, you guys like coming full circle and realizing you weren't looking at certain signs, but you still may feel like this person is the one for you for the most part. Like this is someone who you feel interconnected to. Some of you also may have thought you would have married this person, but it may have been due to the fact that you guys had so much chemistry and so much alike that it may have felt like, okay, yeah, this is the one. And for a lot of you, you still feel the chemistry. And for my singles, you may possibly want to get back with this person. For others of you, it's like you're trying to be optimistic about your love life just in general when it comes to you having better experiences. But I definitely get this energy of some of you feeling like you've already met the one for you, and like your mirror counterpart. And you could be just trying to be optimistic in terms of this person coming back around and you guys working things out. For my other Scorpios who are like in relationships or married or in a serious commitment, you could be still, again, feeling as if you didn't look at certain signs in this relationship where you guys could have worked on things and made it better. You may have not saw certain signs that your person may have been unhappy with certain things. And you could be feeling as if this is really the one for you and that you value them, but you know that it's going to require a lot of work for you guys to get things in order in this relationship. But you guys are still trying to exercise a level of optimism in regards to that. So I feel like this month is going to be really important in terms of you guys being able to rekindle the relationship or the romance with someone. So this is what I see here. I hope that I was able to put things in perspective for you Scorpios. If you did enjoy, thumbs the video up, subscribe, check out the description box if you want a personal, and I will see each and every one of you in the next one.